Alright, I'm Matt and I'm back with Dishonored, where I'm hearing something. Oh, it's the vent there. Where we are going to interrogate Anton Sokolov, the former royal physician, who we abducted in the last 3 episodes. You got anything to say?
Well, Mr. Sokolov has certainly recovered. A good night's sleep has left him with an appetite.
That good or bad? Okay, no.
The young lady Emily was trying to sneak into your quarters while you slept, sir. I don't think she meant any harm.
Trying. Renovation of Cauldron's Bridge. Okay. Yeah, we already got that. Where we noticed that maybe we'll have to add the Admiral to our to-do list as well. Also, wasn't that... Yeah, I think that was where... Ahem.
I know it looks... I was inventing a new kind of lock. The tumblers shaped like snowflakes. Okay. The truth is, there is no snowflake lock. I was just, looking through the lock.
Yeah. I'd rather you didn't spy on people,
I couldn't
Piero.
bear it if she knew. I know you're a man of honor, and I also know that you can kill me at any time. And for both of these reasons, I apologize and beg for your discretion.
Looting of evacuated areas
Isn't
is a
me
serious
you
offense
should be
and will
apologizing
summarily
to.
punished by officers of the watch. Display your pride in
Piero,
gun
what am I
by
gonna do with
respecting
you?
the property and rights of others and trying guns.
What am I going to do with you? He was spying on Callista, who is in the bath, as Lady Emily told us.
Say what you will, the royal physician knows his wines.
Feel a little like Dark Helmet here.
What will I say when Sokolov has passed at his funeral? Something like this, perhaps. Sokolov is dead. Gone forever. We were rivals at the academy, yes. He was jealous of my agile brain and youthful energies. But he's dead now. And what can I say about him? Sokolov, he did improve on some inventions. He did well for himself in his way. He had many admirers among the aristocracy, especially those who lack a solid background in matters of natural philosophy. He was a painter of portraits. They say his work was genius. That remains to be seen. Time will tell.
That's not even damning with faint praise. That's wow. Oh, also Piero, you've got anything to sell me?
You require my unique services? We can quickly return to my shop.
Yeah. Let me see what you've got. Okay, I've got enough sleep bolts. Brandy. What do I do with that brandy? Maybe I'll buy it, see what happens. Maybe I will upgrade the pistol. Ooh. Okay, don't have enough money for further. Okay, the accuracy maybe. Okay. Now that has... That's taken care of all my money.
I hope Sokolov will cooperate. I'd hope to have him paint my portrait again one day. Just me this time. It's not that I object to holding him hostage for a while, since he's been aiding the Lord Regent, but it's a shame. I always found him rather charming.
Royal Physician, I believe you and Corvo knew each other in former days. Unlike you, our friend Corvo knows what loyalty means.
Bah! I am loyal to my inner spirit. You are the one consorting with the most wanted man in the Empire.
It's my belief that Corvo was innocent in the death of the Empress, and the former spy master, or the Lord Regent, as he calls himself, is a ruthless tyrant bent on destroying this city, the heart of the Empire.
You are mistaken if you think there's love between me and our Lord Regent. But whatever you intend to do here, I assure you, I am beyond petty scare tactics.
If I don't scare you, Sokolov, perhaps these rats will. Even if they don't carry plague, I've heard of a swarm of rats stripping a child's body to the bone in half a minute. I've heard worse. How long do you think it'll be before you talk? Before you beg to talk?
Rats? Is that the company you keep now, Admiral?
It's the company you keep that interests us, Sokolov. We know you painted a portrait of the Lord Regent's mistress, the very aristocrat who was funding the military with her fortune. She is the key to the Lord Regent's control over the city, and we must have her name.
Sorry, Admiral. I cannot help you.
Really, can't you? You can, you just won't. Or don't want to, at least. Okay, that should take care of everything.
It's time to put him to the question.
Well, there is... Here we have a board about the hounds, I think. And their fights, because it's the hound pits. And a book about the whelping and training hounds. From each litter there's usually somewhere shy of 4 good pups, but we always draw in the runt. Them that remain spend 3 or so months suckling from their mothers before we start them up with the training. It's simple at first, returning sticks and sitting still on command, only pissing outside and the like. But by the 8th month, we've got them hunting for scented sackdolls hidden in a scrub forest, killing wild pigs on command, and taking a man in padded armor down by hanging onto his forearm. At the end of the first year, we graduate the ones that have learned and shoot the ones that haven't. The overseers take them after that, and we never see them again. Except once. Walking down Clavering Boulevard, an overseer passed me, preaching about the litany on the White Cliff and the evils of witchery, and sure enough his hound started whimpering and wagging its tail. That's how I knew it was one of mine, whelped up from a pup. So they've been training the hounds of the overseers as well.
You're part of this rabble, but I know you have your reasons.
Yes, he does. All we need is the name of the Lord Regent's mistress. It's very simple.
I elect not to tell you. You will have to force the words from me, and I warn you, my willpower is quite legendary.
Okay, so I kinda broke the sequence here.
King Street brandy? I didn't know any more existed. It is an extraordinary gift. I see I'm dealing with men of taste. I can tell you this much. She was always referred to as Lady Boyle. I painted her to be sure, but I never saw her face or learned her first name. You see, I painted her from behind. I assure you, she still makes a striking portrait. But I do not know which Boyle she is. I was to be introduced to her at a masked ball in her honor this very night. But I will miss that party, it seems.
A masked ball at the Boyle estate. Tonight? The timing is perfect, Corvo. But the Boyles are wealthy and ruthless, so security will be very tight.
Of course, you already have a mask, don't you, Corvo?
You will be able to mingle with them once you're on the grounds. You'll have to find out which of the Boyle women is connected to the Lord Regent and take her out in whatever way you can devise. We're very close now. If you do this tonight, we'll be able to strike at the Lord Regent himself and put Emily on the throne. May the wind favor you.
So, yeah, sequence breaking for the win. What's that? Call of the Spheres? Volume 2. Okay, we've already got that. So you got anything else to
I
say?
swear I never saw her face. Although I can vouch that her hindquarters are the finest in the city. And perhaps the Empire itself.
Yep.
I hear you're off to the Boyles' little bash tonight. I have just a tiny favor I'd like to ask you. Could you give this note to Lord Shaw? You'll know him. A rather brusque man wearing a wolf's mask. In fact, he may be looking for me. I knew Sokolov would see reason and tell us what we need to know. He never actually liked the Lord Regent.
Have you ever been in a sea battle?
Of course.
Did you ever see pirates? And did you sink any?
Of course. Dozens. Oh, yes. But that's not for young girls to hear about.
Why not?
But I will be Empress, won't I? And then I'll have to sink lots of enemy ships myself. And that's what Empresses do mostly, isn't it?
Of course.
I knew it! I read some pirate ships have witches aboard that can cause storms and make whales do what they want. Is that true?
Yes. Mostly. Maybe we should be quiet now.
Very well.
A masked ball. You happen to have the most clever mask of them all.
Everything was so fancy at the Golden Cat, but in a different way than the palace was fancy. The old Madame Prudence said that all the ladies are princesses and the men come to admire them.
That's one way to put it. Sokolov technology and this. Oh yeah, that's the thing about them sharing the whale oil tanks. Now what? Where are you going? Oh, out to the sea, I think. Out here, right? Can we? Nah, we can't. Too bad. Like this? Nope.
My doll, Mrs. Pilson, was there the day my mother died. We both saw it.
Okay.
We must admire Lord Pendleton's composure in the face of his terrible loss.
The High Overseer is supposed to be the most pious man in the Empire, living completely in alignment with the Seven Strictures and guiding the people in the religious faction towards spiritual health. Campbell was a farce. If not for all the blackmail material he accumulated, he'd have never been more than a lower-level initiate among overseers.
Okay. That's the deal. Come on. Here we are. There's there's one more thing I want to check. Because Emily has brought us a picture painted of us. But... oh! Whale oil. Fish. River crust. Black crab. Okay. Wonder how she knows about that stuff. Spook feast, we know that.
Dear Uncle, it's been a while since I've heard from you. And with the way things are going, I can't be sure we'll see each other again. I just wanted to tell you I'm doing well, and I'm safe. For now. My job, caring for a young girl, is better than I expected. Though she can be very trying. But I'm treated well. There is enough to eat. I fare better than most, I suppose. We are the last of our family, Uncle Kurnow. We just have to go on living, if we can. May we see each other soon. Your niece, Callista.
No. That door was locked. It was. Right. Time to head for the Boyle party. Samuel, you got anything to say?
The Boyle costume ball, huh? Well, that'll be fun, but not for everybody. You ready?
Sure. Let's go. You've learned that the Lord Regent's strongest supporter is Lady Boyle. However, 3 women in the Boyle family are referred to as Lady Boyle, the wife of the late Lord Boyle and her sisters. Sokolov painted Lady Boyle from behind under unusual circumstances and does not know which is actually the Lord Regent's ally. You're being sent to the posh Boyle estate on the night of a costume party in order to determine which Lady Boyle you must eliminate.
Regent's pulling out all the stops for the Boyle family. I didn't think there'd be tall boys patrolling here tonight. Watch yourself, Corvo. They don't fool around. The good news is, once you get to the party, that mask of yours will let you blend right in. Enjoy your evening out with the folk of quality. Better you than me.
Yeah, folk of quality. Questionable quality is what you mean, right? So there's a tall boy over there.
Citizens, please clear the streets. This area is restricted to invited guests only. By request of the local landowners, unauthorized intruders will be expelled or apprehended on site.
An unknown assailant, enemy of the city of Dunwall, for the murder of Lord Custis and Morgan Pendleton. Oh, that's me! Reward of 10,000 coins. Okay, we've got a tall boy over there, 2 guards that ways. Another guard there. Can we get up top? Somehow, somewhere. Okay, maybe on top of this thing. Maybe we can check inside this thing too. An elixir. Can't carry anymore. That's not doing us any good. Well, maybe if we go via the street lights. Oh yes, that's a possibility. We need to go there And then we can jump the streetlights, right? Maybe we can't because they are too far apart. You've got to be joking. Okay, fine. Oops, that didn't work. Okay. There's a guardsman there. We can go up here. Haha. Oh, there's stuff we can nick. Okay. That one. Let's take out the trash. And close the bin. So nobody notices where he has gone. Or that he has gone. No, where he has gone. I think somebody might notice that he's not where he used to be. Okay, there's a guy there. Could be a weeper.
How did it pass me by? All the others down with the sickness.
Well, that's not good. Well, that was not part of the plan. Not at all. Oh, there's a tall boy that ways. That's dangerous. What I actually wanted to do was... Well, we can't carry this up, but we can pick up the copper wire. Oh, and more wire here. Now, we can go up here. From there we can... What's this? Not sure. From there we can proceed here. Go up to the balcony. I'm hearing something. Oh, there's a rune right here. Bone charm, another rune. And a bone charm in that room as well. Okay, this is not good. Not entirely. It'd be nice if you moved away. Can I blink behind you somehow? Blink over there. Without you seeing me. Oh! It's an outsider shrine. Esma Boyle is a rotting hound. Okay. Well, that's one way to do it. Ouch. Hemlock essence, powdered crystal. Granny Rag's diary. I can't trust him. You can't love what you don't trust. That's the song the birdies sing when the weather turns cold and forces them out of their nice homes they built. Nice homes spoiled. Spoiled and ruined. Useless now. So the birdies hate the weather that betrayed them. They fly away to look for new homes that aren't so cold and dreary, dreary, dreary. I'm leaving too. My valise is packed. So dreary everywhere I look. I can't bear it anymore. Well, Granny Rex is getting out, apparently. So, oh, there's the bone charm. You wanted me to decide. You asked me to do it. There's a hole in the world. So that sounds like... I'm not sure. Could be somebody killed their spouse.
Going to a party, Corvo?
Yep.
Is that what you dreamed of? All those months in Coldridge Prison while waiting for the executioner? Wealth, beautiful women in the latest fashions, laughing and drinking Tivian wine. And what of the host, Lady Boyle? I can see all her tomorrows, and I know that either she dies tonight at your hand, or she'll live out her days, month after month, year after year, far away, even as her fine clothes wear into tatters and her silken hair gets dull and gray. Half the city can see the lights from the party, and they dream of the delights inside. Will you tear it all to pieces?
Sure.
Either way, it's Lady Boyle's last party.
Tearing it all to pieces is a bit of a bad move, because it will...
Supposed to sing that evening in the garden, but she lost her voice right at the start.
And that's a crime?
Wait for it. A couple of overseers were passing, and they had one of their, you know.
The music boxes.
So she stopped singing as they passed,
And they thought she was a witch.
you should have seen it. Ran right through the rose bushes and tackled her. Dragged her back to that abbey.
And they call us stupid.
We had to get a notarized letter from the Regent himself to get her back. But she hasn't been the same since.
I'm not surprised. I've heard stories.
She won't talk about it. One of these days I'm gonna take one of those sevens apart myself.
I'll be right behind you.
Stab him in the back, right? What are you tossing on the bridge there? Oh. That's the tall boy we saw from their ways. Okay. So...
Someone's supposed to be on duty over here.
Wondering if we could take him down. Well, we could definitely take him down with a... what's the word? With an explosive arrow from the... to the whale oil tank. But I'm wondering if we could do it with a sleep dart as well. Okay, nope. Way to get there. Can't get there either, okay. you two guys look away for a minute? Both of you? Yeah, like this. Thank you. Because then I can go over here. And see if I can cross the river that ways. Maybe I can? Or maybe I just can't. Because it's too far. Damn it. Okay, that doesn't work. Oh, there's a rune down here. And of course that bone charm over there. Well, why don't we go for that rune? Okay. There's our guard friends.
Things are bad. Could the city get any worse?
Chances are very good indeed. Okay, that works. Cross the bridge. Now how do we get to that party? Oh, maybe that a ways. Also, there was a note. Let's see. Alex note? No, nothing here. Bone charms, right. We picked choking is choking is faster. That's useful. Very useful. Let's take out this. Okay. There's a guy there.
Teach him to best made cards.
Neutral zone. Got a mission node. Inventory? Earring, gadgets, ammo. Gadgets? No. That's the thing, I thought we picked up an invitation.
Have you ever been inside?
Never. Oh, there went my invitation.
Maddie, don't chase after that. You don't know what's in those buildings.
No place is safe. I don't understand what...
I should cut them out entirely. All of them.
Oh. Could have gone through here, alright.
Another of their eccentric fancies. I suppose we've no choice but to play.
It's going to be brilliant.
It's going to be inexpressibly tiresome.
If you're not going to have fun, maybe you should go home.
I'll struggle on once we locate the wine.
Harold takes pride in being difficult.
As much as you take in being easy.
Shall we go home?
Emma insisted we meet her out by the curb.
Well, I'm going to catch plague and die waiting out here.
I'm sure she'd like that.
Why don't you wait here, as any gentleman would, and we'll go inside and make nasty remarks about Emma's style. Or lack of it.
Well, we know I'm no gentleman, so you might as well make them clear.
You have to feel sorry for her. She's only here to ask for a handout.
She must be desperate. When have the Boyles ever given anything away? Maybe she hopes she'll win the game. Life is so boring. I'd die without gossip.
We'll probably die anyway, waiting for Emma.
I'll drink to that.
Which part?
Any of it. By damn, I want some wine.
What the hell is her mask?
Invitation, please. Right this way, sir.
Hey. I'm not sure which one I've given him, because I think by this time I should have two. That one is locked.
Ah, Mr. Bunting. Just had someone here pretending to be you. Well.
Yes, it's the invitation I stole from the art dealer.
Another party game. It was fun for us. Oh my, that's wicked. Who made that mask for you? It's exactly like the wanted posters.
On the wanted poster there is no image.
The whole evening. I think I'm starting to enjoy myself.
Okay. But yeah, there's a question mark on the wanted poster, not more. Oh well, Lord Shaw.
Welcome to the Boyle estate. Most of the guests are inside. Might be best if you join.
Think you'll get your own squad after what happened last night?
Yes, of course.
Yes.
What kind of wolf is that? Oh well.
Pendleton? What's he got to say to me?
Pendleton is a gutless, lying sack of shit. I hope he's paying you well for this. It's damn cold tonight. Hurry up, and let's see what you're made of.
Be it noted that Lord Pendleton's representative has a pistol. You may proceed. A contest of honor will take place between this anonymous gentleman acting for the challenger, Lord Trevor Pendleton, and Lord Shaw, the challenged party. You will each turn and proceed to the marked positions and remain facing away from each other as I count down from 3. You may then turn and fire
Get
at will.
on with it. I'll kill this fool and we can all go back inside.
Sorry, my lord. We shall proceed.
So... Am I not on my mark?
Stop.
I am.
Stand right there.
I am.
3, 2, 1.
And that's another patron dead. What do we do now?
It's lucky we're in demand. I hear the Estermonts pay top coin.
Well, he
No
ain't
use
dead.
trying them tonight. Let's see if we can find a little brandy. Let the Boyles clean up the mess.
I'll drink to that. Hehehe. Well, he isn't dead. I just shot him with a sleep dart.
Please enjoy yourself.
The party's indoors this
Inside.
time.
I hear the whole second floor is off limits tonight. Too many guests walking off with their valuables.
Ah! So we have to get to the second floor.
Hello. The Boyles hope you have a wonderful time tonight.
Me too. Me too.
Careful. We tried for a peek upstairs, and the man on duty is an ass.
I should have taught him some manners. This party is a sham.
I'm sure he's just doing his job. A party like this, anyone might have crept in.
Should we
Yeah,
gather
like
some
me.
whiskey and
Excuse me, my
cigars
cousin
tonight?
is a mob.
Chances are very good.
Of course I don't mean you, but people are desperate, and the Boyles are awfully wealthy these days.
Nonsense. Waverly just hires officers from the Watch to impress people.
Your obsession with the Boyle women. Will it never end?
So this guy has a music box. Good to know.
Ugh, you smell like the streets. Been slumming it, have you?
Did you hear about Mrs. Brimsley? You'll never believe this.
What is it now?
She had her jobber pick up a boy in the street, barely 16 years old, no family left.
I thought her interests were confined to her family.
I think she ran out of family a while ago.
What's it all about? And how do you know this?
My servants heard it from hers, naturally. They were sexual rights, I can only assume. Or else, I heard she bathed in her own nephew's blood. Good evening.
Ridiculous. What sort of hygiene is that?
It's a ritual for the outsider to keep them safe.
Emma, you could get her sent to the Abbey.
Nobody that rich gets sent anywhere they don't
Doing
want.
all right here?
The Brimsleys made an awful
What can I
lot
get
of
for
money
you?
this past century.
Welcome to my party. I don't believe you've had the pleasure.
Enjoyed himself very much for a while.
Welcome to the Boyle estate.
Okay, so that's one Lady Boyle.
You, a gentleman?
I'll have you know I'm as gentle as I need to be in any given situation, as I think I've proven.
I told you not to bring that up.
There's a great deal I could offer you.
Don't be silly. The rumors say the Boyles practically own your estate.
What if I said I could get you out of the city, away from all this, to Serkonos or further?
I don't believe you, but if you're telling the truth, we should talk further. But not here.
Excuse me.
Oh, leave him be. It's a party.
This is a private conversation.
It's a party. It's called mingling.
Mingle all you want, then. We'll speak later.
I'll find you.
Good evening.
Doing all right there.
Ramsey.
Who invited you? You don't look familiar. And I know everyone.
Come and entertain me. You're a scandal in that mask. I like a man with poor judgment. Would you get me a drink? I'd be so grateful.
A drink? Why not? Where is the drink? There.
I trust you are on the guest list, sir.
Of course I am. There we have a
What don't
sign.
remember is the rats came a half a year before the Empress died. And the plague too.
Are you sure? That's not how I remember it.
Are the new applicants as weak as the last set?
No,
no.
That's what they want you to think.
Watch what you're saying.
I say nothing against the Lord Regent. He's the only one
Oh,
holding this together.
there we go.
He'll make us great again.
Some of us will be great. The Boyles, at least.
Now. It's just luck they found crystals on their land. And that we can excuse me.
You seem interesting. Thank you so much. Now, how can I thank you? Are you playing Lady Boyle's guessing game?
Enjoy, my
Well, I know for a
darling.
fact that Waverly's in black tonight. In mourning for her reputation, I expect. Additionally, Lydia's in white.
Okay, Waverly's in black, Lydia's in white. Now we just need to figure out which one we need to
found
kill.
out what the whales could do when it made us an empire. This is the beginning of a golden age.
Do you know they've dug down and found the ruins of another city under this one? Before the...
Excuse me a moment.
Oh, also
Right there.
Good evening.
there was something here. Oh, that's yet another Lady Boyle. Just nicking this thing. No worries.
Enjoying yourself.
Come on, there we go. So we have two options pretty much. Number one is
Evening, sir.
we could kill all three of them, which would ensure that
I
we
know your mission tonight.
got the right one.
We must speak. Privately.
Oh, okay. The other option is that we take out or find
I'm a
out
friend
which
of
is the correct
Pendleton's,
one.
And I've done a few favors for your cause. I know your purpose here tonight. And how to say this? Your target is the woman I love. I swear that if you'll bring her to me unharmed, you will never hear of her again. There's a cellar directly below the kitchen. I'll wait for you there. I'm not proud of this, but surely it's better than seeing her killed. Her name is Waverly. I won't harm her.
Waverly.
I swear. I'm a man of means. Just bring her to the cellar, and I will keep her safe with me. Forever.
Well now. Well now.
You should see this as an opportunity.
To what? Learn a trade?
Go ahead, take it. Everyone does. I had a servant.
Indeed.
Okay. So, Waverly, we could just A, kill her, or B,
In the bath.
or B, deliver her to that guy who
Hello, sir.
wants to take her away from all this, as the case may be. Not entirely sure yet what I'm gonna do. I'll leave that decision. Ooh! I will sign the guest book and then I will end the episode. And the decision what we're going to do with Waverly Boyle is left for next time. Let's see, Lord Montgomery Shaw, Mr. Del White, Mr. Byron Alderdice, Mrs. Jane Blair, Mr. Jervil Crawford, Ella Triss, Stephen Harding, Jack Ramsey, Elmage Estamont, Nels Jeffries, Timothy Brisby, that's the guy who offered us the abduction, Bernard Prismal, Adam Pyle. Well, not too bad. Let's sign the guest book. Corvo Etano.
Things are bad. Could the city get any worse?
Yes, of course.
And nobody is the wiser. Because they all think it's a joke. So yeah. As I said.
Scary
brought
mask.
him,
Please move along.
Yes, okay, I'm moving. So I'm wondering, do we or don't we kill her? We're gonna see next episode. And until then, thank you and good night.